Welcome to the heart of my home. We are coming up on holiday season, y'all, so we are hitting those sides one side at a time. Today we are making my cheesy garlic mashed potatoes. So let's get to it. You're gonna start by peeling your potatoes and also rough chopping them to roughly the same size. Next thing, you're gonna wanna give a good rinse to your potatoes. So as you can see, you can kind of see all of that dirt that was left on the potatoes after we peeled them. This is why we rinsed them. Now we're just gonna add water to our pot until the water comes up about 1 inch over the potatoes. We're gonna pop them on the stove top and we're gonna turn our heat to high. We're also gonna place a lid just to retain that heat and help our pot boil up a little bit faster. A good rule of thumb when you're making this for Thanksgiving or Christmas to take to a big family to share is about 1 potato per person. Normally it would be a half a potato per person, but we're talking about holiday eating, y'all. We go back for seconds, okay? And mashed potatoes, that's one of them dishes that hits the plate twice. So if you're cooking for 10, a good 5-pound bag should do ya. If you're cooking for more, you need to look at those 8 and 10-pound bags or a variation of to get everybody fed. We're gonna check these potatoes. These have been boiling for about 10 minutes. This is the way I like to check and see if my potatoes are done. Almost. I think I'm gonna give them just a couple more minutes. Now, once your potatoes are done boiling, you're gonna strain them really well. What I like to do to lessen the mess is take my bowl above the sink and put my potatoes in my bowl right here. First thing I like to do is add 1 stick of butter, sliced already. I like to add this first so that the butter can begin to melt while I put all of my other seasonings in there. I like to mash that butter down in there to get it surrounded by the heat. Now we're gonna come in with those seasonings. So of course we're gonna do some salt. We're gonna add some pepper. And we're gonna add some onion powder, and y'all know my saying, shake it until the ancestors tell you to stop. Now I also like to use some minced garlic in my potatoes. We're gonna add about that much. That's probably about a teaspoon worth, y'all. Now at this point, you can add milk, you can add heavy whipping cream, you could add Greek yogurt, but what I like to put in here is sour cream. So I'm gonna add my little dollop of Daisy. Now, you can use a hand mixer on this, but we're gonna go the old way. We're gonna just use our good old potato masher. And now for the star of our show, we've got some freshly shredded medium cheddar cheese. All of that is going in there. Now this part, we are just going to fold that cheese in and get it mixed up really well. Now at this point, you could add a little bacon or some chive action in there. Always make your recipes your own. Pro tip, a good cook always tastes the food before it hits the dinner table. So let's have a taste, shall we? Blow on it, it's hot. You know what? I think that wins. All right, y'all, that is cheesy garlic mashed potatoes my way. Next up, the cost and breakdown.